I would actually appreciate a seat. It's getting kind of warm walking around.
Yeah. So, Kate,
So, Sean,
what years did you come to Camp Yolanda?
1984 to 1992.
84 to 92. A camper
Yep.
the whole
Camper
time?
The whole time.
Yeah. And who were your counselors?
Jody.
Jody
Lessa,
who? Jody Barrett?
Jody Monkhouse.
Jody Monkhouse, yeah.
Lessa.
You know, other counselors are going to watch this. And
Oh, Denise.
Yeah?
I know, you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
Jody, Lessa, Denise. I'll remember them all once you stop recording.
Yeah. And were you drawn to any particular area of camp here? Like, were you hanging out in the craft shop? Were you going down the
No, I've
waterfront?
actually just been kind of walking around, just enjoying like little memories. Like
But when you were a camper,
Oh, when I was
were
a
you
camper. Yes.
where did you hang out?
When I was a camper, I really liked the Trip Hut. I liked archery.
Yeah.
I liked the craft shop, the craft hut, and the water.
Yeah. Did you win any awards while you were here? Do you have awards in a shoebox somewhere? You must. Like, even if
No.
even
I
if
mean, I
even
do.
if you
They're at
sat
my
on
mom's
the, even
house.
on the if you sat on the Trip Hut porch, you got an award for that.
I know.
Like,
They're somewhere in a box at my mom's, but I do have a box of pictures from camp that I keep at home.
yeah.
Yep.
And you were telling me before you would like to be more connected with
Yes.
the camp.
Well, I would see like alumni events happening, but because I had to back out of being a counselor or CIT, I thought that it was only for alumni staff.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's tough. It's tough to, you know, I think feel a part of the workings of camp, not ever being on staff, because
Right.
I don't think, like, how many people do you think are here this weekend that were campers and never were on staff?
I have me.
You. Yeah. Yeah. But you were here a long time.
I was
so-
here for 8 summers.
And
But I would love to give back. Like if I've tried to continue the legacy of camp at home.
yeah.
I would
and
love
you run it like a camp on a weekend for
Yeah, every May long weekend I run a camp. It's called Camp Kate Elizabeth, hosted on my property.
and what activities do the children do?
We do, well, this year we did tie-dyeing, we did ceramics, we painted some rocks. It was the Saturday, there was a terrible rainstorm and hail. So we have a pond, so we decided to embrace the wet and do a Super Bowl. So then we played football in the pond. And instead of super like S-U-P-E-R, it was S-O-U-P-E-R. So we just went with it, put up some posts in the pond,
Yeah.
and played Super Bowl.
All right. So you're keeping camp going in your own personal life.
Yes, we also sing before every dinner at my house.
Camp songs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, only one. Only Johnny Appleseed because I have a terrible memory. And I knew all the words to that one.
Yeah.
So my kids all sing and clap to that every day.
Nice. Did you ever get in any trouble here at camp?
No.
You never got in trouble?
I'm like the golden camper.
What about boys? No? Nothing? I think you just don't want to say it. You don't want to say it out loud. Now, whenever I remember you as a camper. Whenever I see pictures, I see you with your friend Rhonda.
Yes.
Tell me about Rhonda.
I don't think I can. Sorry.
She was your friend. And Todd had a thing for you two girls for some reason.
Yes.
That you and Rhonda were his favorite campers.
Yes.
And what was your connection with Todd? Like,
We just thought he was like super hot.
super hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what?
But he was always he was always very respectful. Like he
Yeah.
was very, very respectful as a counselor. But Rhonda and I had our own little girl crushes on him.
Yeah. And what about Todd Lawrence was attracting you?
Rhonda liked his stomach.
God. Oh my God.
But I liked his eyes.
His stomach and his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, he is gonna love. He's gonna love hearing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can talk about Rhonda now. So Rhonda, we met here at camp, and then every winter we would always get together for a weekend. From the very first camp that we saw each other, we would always get together every January, last weekend of January, for years and years and years and years and years, and we would stay in touch. And unfortunately, she passed in 2014, but she was a joy.
Yeah.
She loved to dance.
Yeah.
When she passed, she had 2 little boys and had married her high school sweetheart.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually brought a rock to put at the chapel for her in her honor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a heart-shaped rock. It's orange because I thought orange is like a impactful rock, like impactful color. So I'm gonna put it there in her honor.
Nice. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks a lot, John. So it is nice to be back though, and things look smaller than I remember them.
How so?
Well, even the hills look smaller.
Like sitting on the hill, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Because when we were on the hill last night, I thought, like, how did we ever put like 120 people
Right.
on the steps there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What are you gonna do next?
I was actually going to find Todd. No,
Yeah, yeah, you probably are.
no,
Tell him
just
about his eyes.
no, yeah.
Stare into those deep.
No, I was actually I was going to find Todd and see if he wanted to go take a trip down to the chapel to lay a rock for Ron.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
So,
Thank you for talking with me.
why don't you share a favorite memory of camp, Sean? What's one of yours?
Well, I was just telling somebody, and this isn't my favorite memory, but I did an on-track at Camp Show where the trip hop one year had rats. And so I took all the guitar strings off my guitar and I put a rat in the guitar and I put the strings back on. And then I went out on the stage and I tried playing, but I played like a bad chord. I was like, rats! Rats! And then I moved my hand away from the hole in the guitar and a rat sticks its nose in. Yeah.
Wow.
So I enjoyed that memory.
I bet you
that was
did.
that was my best memory of camp. Right
Wow.
there.
So very creative. What did you do with the rat? Did you let it go after?
No, it was a pet. It was like kept
it was
in
a
an
pet. Oh,
aquarium or
okay.
something. In
Oh,
a trip
okay.
hut. Yeah.
Wow.
It would have been hard to catch like a wild
Well, I was
rat.
wondering.
And shove that
I
thing
thought when
in
you
there.
said there was rats in the trip hut, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like wild rats.
No, the pet rats.
So I remember one time I was at the Insulin because we were playing Survivor, or Capture the Flag, I think, across the road. And I stepped on a bee's nest.
Mm-hmm.
That was very painful.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember having to go to the, go eat dinner with a donut and sit on a donut at camp at dinner, which is like absolutely humiliating as a 13-year-old girl.
Because you get stung in the butt. Huh?
Terribly humiliating. But apparently now I'm able to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's lovely sitting under the trees here with you.
Yeah, it's much cooler than I was hauling my backpack around, kind of getting a little bit warm, so it's nice to sit down.
All right.
Do you remember doing a slip and slide here?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Like down in front of the flagpole there.
Yeah. That was fun. I like the canoes that are there.
Yeah. I think they were here 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's some interesting things planted in there. They're not stuff that's just seeded by squirrels. They planted
Oh,
stuff in there.
nice.
Yeah.
Do they bloom ever?
Indeterminate.
Nice. Thanks for the visit.
All right. Thank you for the visit.
Okay.
Okay. See ya. Yeah, give me a hug.
Thank you.
Yeah.